Okay, we are live, girls. So I start to introduce myself. My name is Barbara. I'm 30 years old. I am married, and now I am living in Spain, in the city of Madrid. Um, I'm living here since 1 year and some months, and I am here in Talk and Talk. I guess it has 3 months as a host too. And well, I am a graphic designer helping people to get fancy designs and great visuals and can help to transmit our their essential of the brand and the mark and to positionate themselves into the market. And now I am providing some service for my own, and I'm looking for my first job here into Spain or another country. And okay, that's I guess that's all about me. But I'm here with Swelling and G. And today we are going to talk about methods of learningship and Um, I have some great expectative for this conversation because Swelling has a degree in psychology. I guess G, I don't know, G, you have too? Do you have some degree in psychology? I don't remember.
I don't understand you because your internet is freezing. I don't know if your internet or is mine,
Uh-huh.
but you're freezing for me.
Oh, sorry, girls. I'm freezing for you too, G? No.
Not, not.
Yeah, so it's my internet. It's my
Okay.
connection.
Okay.
Can you repeat, please?
Okay. I was talking with the guys that the conversation will be amazing because we have some psychologists here into the conversation. And girls, I had some video here. I don't know if do you prefer to play now or see later? What do you prefer to watch here now or later the conversation?
Yeah, if you the video can help us to answer the question, it's okay to play now.
And about sushi,
For me,
it's
oh,
okay.
no.
Okay, actually, the video talks about a specific method, just to know a little about this topic. Um, I was searching for methods and these stuffs, and sorry, and I found one about the name is Montessori technique. The Montessori, it's a technique you that you can apply with child and kids. Uh, and in this video, we'll talk about it. What is, how it works, and all of that. Okay. Spelling. Okay. Okay. Now, girls, I don't know if I can share the video because of the right the rights of the video, but I will put here in the chat for you watch later. So uh, I I will put now. That's it. Okay, you can watch later. So I was not sure that you would see this, but you can watch later. Okay, girls. Um, Now, Swelling, do you prefer to choose some question?
Okay, I think the first one is good.
Okay.
Let you I can read. Okay, so which study method? I don't know how can pronounce this word, but I think is method. Do you consider most effective for learning new concepts and why? I don't know. I think every person have a method to study and to learn. For me, I procrastinate a lot, I confess, but I try to study with Pomodoro because we study with 25 minutes, and after that we can take a break. And for me, is effectively because I can complete my task in this hour, in this time, in 25 minutes. And after that, I get up and go to drink a water or go to the bathroom and back and study again. And I do it. And I think this helped me to have focus in my activity that I'm doing. And I think, yeah, I complete my goals faster. So for me, Pomodoro is a great method to learn.
Very
And you?
nice, very nice. I confess that I use this too because in this 1 year that I am here in Spain, I start to study and work for myself, and I pass a lot of years without doing that. Because I was having a lot of free time in my schedule, no? And I was fighting with myself to discover some efficient method to study. And I tried like the planners, the schedule, the I don't know, the tables, all of it I tried. But nothing about that worked for me, because I don't know why, but has kind of 2 months that I discovered myself that I have to put down all the things that I would like to do. So I write in my papers here, and I put all the tasks that I want to do today, né, for today. And I put the Pomodoro to help me to control the time and to not passing a lot of time or less time with some specific task.
Mhm.
So that's amazing. That technique helps me a lot. That's a great technique. And I used to work, to study, to, I don't know where that I do, to cook, to clean the house. And that's very effective for me, for example. And another thing that you said, that it's very nice to observe the people, each one has a method that works effectively than others, more
Mhm.
effectively than others. So um I guess it's based on their, I don't know, childhood, their, I don't know, baggage, their abilities, because as people, there are more visual, and the are people there are more, I don't know, um, logic people, and so uh, the methods can change for each person. That was
Mhm.
you can say. You
As
were saying.
I would like to add something. You said about the write down in your paper and things like that. I think you the people have to find this word is so
Yes.
hard for me.
Yeah. It's hard. Yes.
Effectively effectively way to study,
Mhm.
because in my case was like that because uh I try to study I study in front of my computer, and
Mhm.
this distract me so much because I want to check other things.
Yes.
But I create some sheets to oh my God, I don't know, to check my text, but for me don't works. So I have to write down in my notebook and put things there, because I know that I put there and I will complete because it's on my notebook. So I think when I write down, it's effectively to me because
Yeah.
I think I fix it in my mind, So for me,
Yeah.
it's better in that way.
I guess we have a lot of things in our minds, no, and it's hard to not to put it down in the papers.
Mhm.
For me and you works that in that way. But
Yeah.
and about you, G, what is the learnership are you, and what methods do you use, and what is comfortable, what is not comfortable for you?
I work for you in the Sweden, but I confess I I I'm person procrastination. I consider a method effect method for me is a write it the something or post-its in my uh, last year I work in home office and I acostumei with this method work and the separate for my study I practice mm, blocks of time during day. I think it is very more for me, better concentration and the focus. For example,
Very nice.
I need to learn about the grammar of English. I reserve block the time the during day. Uh, I think I focus is better for me. I learned Pomodoro, but structure this 5, 25 or 30 minutes and the 5 stop, pause. For me, I try the last week, but not. I I I control this time for me is for difficult. I think I try need to method Pomodoro, but I think it is very good.
Nice. Gee, in the beginning, it's hard to control yourself, for sure. I used to just do the tasks, and I lost with myself into it. So when I started to use Pomodoro, I didn't like it, you know. I didn't like it at all because I couldn't control myself because I was so excited to do a lot of stuffs, and I was like anxious too. And the first impression of the Pomodoro was not good. So I I I take another chance for the Pomodoro, and I could take myself easy, and I could improve my abilities using the Pomodoro. But it's hard. I can agree with you. I'm the same page as you because it's hard to control ourselves, and we have to have this discipline to follow this time, to follow the moment, because before using the Pomodoro, you don't have this discipline of a break time, breaking the time using just for this task. You I don't know. I use it to do a lot of stuffs in 1 hour, and I got crazy, you know. And sometimes when I was in one thing, I pass like 2 hours, entire 2 hours in a task, and I got crazy too. So, and the rest is important as well for us, no? because we have the necessity to observe the information, and our brains observe no, sorry, uh, take so a lot of information, not just the studies ones, but in the internet, in outside, and in the social media. We are like we are bombarding. I don't know how to say that. Like bombard a lot of information for us. So we have to have be careful with it. No. Great, great girls, nice. Okay, the two we were talking about the organization of study time. So I guess I will jump for another. Um, okay, I will ask for you, swelling the four. Do you prefer studying alone or in a group? What are the advantages and disadvantages of each method?
I prefer to study alone. Actually, I prefer do everything alone because I think people boring me to do my things. So I prefer do everything alone. Travel and things like that. I prefer to do everything alone. But sometimes I know we need people to do something. But study, I prefer study alone because I don't like people interrupt me to do my things, and I have concentration. I think when I study alone, I try to study in a group when I was a teenager because I study to test and some things like that. I hate. I remember I hate to do it. So for me, it's a boring thing. I prefer to study alone because I don't have nowadays I have more than in the past, but attention, focus. I don't have focus. So if people study with me, I don't have focus to study. So I prefer to study alone. But I think the advantage is because you can concentrate, you have focus on your things. So and I think you finish your study faster. But when you the disadvantaged, um, I don't know. I can't find the advantage in study alone. For me, it's the better option. I don't know if you have the advantage to study alone. For
For
me, it's the
sure,
better thing.
for sure. Oh, well, so a great answer, because nowadays we have the option to study in the internet and learn with the internet and ChatGPT, for an example, YouTube and another platform, because today has infinite options for you, no? And yes, study alone has give us the possibility for concentrate on your own tasks and studies. And I guess, I don't know, maybe the unique advantage, the disadvantage in this case, I see that we don't have another opinions to share. Just that, because you have just you and your focus and your opinion, and you don't share and not listen on another opinions. And I don't know, we don't have this change with each other. But yes, we are right. We have this point too. But I don't know. I guess the people should be more adult in some times, in some case, and be quiet in some times, in some case. But I participate. Uh, uh, I don't know. I guess a couple, because I studying at university, so I had to do my stuffs in group too. And for my lucky, my study mates were very good ones. And I don't know, we used to read the papers. I don't know, one paragraph I read, and then swelling the two, and then G the three, and after, before, sorry, uh, no, after, yes, after we discuss about this text, and that's work good, but I guess it doesn't has the same learnership with comparing with you are studying alone. That's why I think, but we have these two positions and these two optics to talk about it. But in about you, G, what do you think? What do you feel about the to study alone or in group, and talk about some advantage and disadvantage, please.
I prefer study alone, but I don't remember study with the group. But I think it is graduation, so maybe. But I prefer study alone because after pandemia, this is for me is natural because I studied technology and 5 years ago. I think that you learning technology, you improve your learning autodidact. I don't remember this word. And it's a problem for me. It's a problem communication, for example. But I prefer focus understand for the subject something or what else. Um, uh, Disadvantage for me communication for other people's advances. Advance is a more focus and the
Uh-huh.
concentration. I think it is.
Okay, G, nice. Okay, girls.
I would like to know like G because for me to study in a group, for
Uh-huh.
me the disadvantage is communication because I love to talk. For me it's because that I prefer to study alone because I talk a lot. So I'm
Now
a
understood.
talkative person.
Now
So for me
understood.
it's bad.
If us um lose the focus with social media and that stuff, imagine with another person uh in your side, I guess it's that, girls, I guess. Okay. Oh, nice. Let's see another question for you. Oh, G, choose one question for answer.
Score 5 not. I prefer.
Prefer that I choose?
5, yeah. How do you deal with procrastination during study time?
Oh, that's good, no?
Procrastination, but how do you? I try improve that. I try don't have distractions around for me, but it's very difficult. I distract for easy for me. For example, barulho. I don't know, remember this word. Um, uh, Qualquer something I distraction easy for me. And the procrastination, I think this is a fox only only theme or subject, I think is better because I when focus any subject, any matters, I I I I lost it and I procrastinated. It's this.
Oh God, yes. My kind of type of procrastination is the social media. I don't know. I pass a little time without doing nothing, and I just want to pick the phone and check the message or check the reels, the I don't know why, but the WhatsApp, the Instagram, and a lot of that stuffs. And sometimes I don't know, I don't even have a message, but I would like to see anything, anything, something. Uh, Actually, the word is something, but I don't know, girls. In nowadays, I guess I don't know, we don't know how to um how can I say, to get along with our loneliness. I guess in nowadays we have too much information in our cell phones and social media, and it's like a bombing, a lot of stuffs in our eyes and minds, and I guess we are not enjoying our free time as we should do. No, I guess it's hard for me, for an example, no? And for you, Selling.
Yeah, I agree. You said about the social media. I don't use it. I don't use Twitter and the TikToks, things like that. But I have Instagram and the WhatsApp and the LinkedIn. So I in here I delete my Instagram 3 times because I I have to stop to scrolling my feed because I spend time on my Instagram and I, like you said, I don't know why I catch my cell phone and scrolling the feed because it don't didn't have anything to see there. And I
Yes.
think we have man, I don't know how to say mania. I think it's mania to catch the phone and scrolling to spend the time. So I see the, I don't know how to say that in English, even in Portuguese, but I think in the cell phone have time control of
Okay.
you use your cell phone,
Uh-huh.
so and I
Uh-huh.
see that I have I waste my time, a lot of time in cell phone and in social media. So I I delete my Instagram because I know I waste a lot of time there. And for 1 week was effectively to me. But after that, I download again and use again. So for me, it don't work, but I tried. Pelo menos eu tento.
Yeah,
So,
we
but
try.
I think because that I procrastinate a lot, and I think it's not only because that, but in my case, I find the problem behind this procrastination is because my mental health. I have to take care about my mental health because when I take care my mental health, I stop to procrastination to do my things.
Nice.
Because I have when I so anxious to do my things, I procrastinate. So I have this perception about me, and I have to deal with this. but I know
Yeah.
how to deal, but I don't do. So it's a long process to stop with this, and I try step by step. But I think nowadays I don't procrastinate so much that I procrastinate before. So
Nice.
I'm changing with my my I don't know, I forgot how can I say that, my things maybe. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Nice perception of these stuffs of social media and procrastination stuffs. And yes, when you are anxious, you are more um you have more, I don't know, is that correct? Propitious to do these stuffs when you are in this way, because you want to do something and you don't know why, and you start to thinking a lot and overthink, and it starts as a crazy cycle. And I know that's a serious thing that you have to is to learn how to control ourselves in a healthy way, because if we lead our minds, we're not gonna to have a good life, a good balance in our days, our tasks, and emotions. And this is a hard thing to learn with the life. And the important thing, and it's not give up the first thing at all. Don't give up for yourself, for combat this anxiety, sorry. And uh we all have a certain level of something, but we didn't we shouldn't leave this control ourselves, no. But it's important to take care, because we really need uh uh to have a great how can I say, a great emotional health. That's why I'm talking about this. Okay. Let's see these questions. Um, mm, mm, okay. I will keep with this 7. How does the technology influence your study methods? Do you use apps or digital tools to help? I will ask to G for this question first. Please, G. The 7.
Okay. I use I use technology more a lot. Yeah. Because I think it is oh my God. I use Notepad, Notion, yeah, calendar,
Uh-huh.
Gym. Yeah. Because these apps help for me. My routine now is always now I only study and so these apps help me for organization and the schedule for my study. I use it. Do you use apps? Yeah, to help. I think this. I use the Notion. Notion. I For me is new app. I this this last week. I think
Oh
I
God, it's very fresh.
last year I download new app se chama structured. I
I
don't.
don't know. I don't know.
But is I love it. I love this app because it's easy, construct this whole routine and these tasks or else. This.
Very nice, Chi. Well, I use Notion. Has I guess 1 year. If you would like to achieve something, calls me on LinkedIn or my email. I can leave here in the chat. But in the first view, in the first experience, can be kind of scary because it has a lot of tasks. No, swelling. I guess swelling nose. But you can learn a lot with some, I don't know, YouTube videos too, and to, I don't know, learn for yourself, to searching and trying to do that stuffs and your stuffs, and you can got it as well. And Sally, tell me, how about you?
Yeah, I try to use Notion, but I don't have patience, so I can't use anymore because I think Notion is so hard for me, so difficult, so I don't try to use. But I try to use Trello to put my things there. But like I said before, I prefer to write down in my notebook, so agenda schedule, because I prefer to write because I think when I write it fix better in my mind. So like people say, I don't I think we born in technology time, but I born in 90s. So 90s we don't have so much technology. So for me the paper is the better things to do because I prefer. And the in I remember my niece said to me because I love to play board games, you know. So there a game you have to do mimic, you know. So I bought a board game to play, and she said, "Why you bought a board game? Because you can download in your cell phone and play with your cell phone." You play. I
It's
said,
not the same
"Yeah."
thing.
I said it's not the same. I prefer to catch the paper and read the paper and do the things. I don't like to do in my cell phone. But I understand because she born in the technology in the, like you said, the boom of the technology. So everything that she wants to do is in her cell phone. So I understand that.
Yeah.
But for me, it's complicated. I prefer to do things in my notebook, in the paper. For me, is better. And the yeah, technology influence study methods because I use Pomodoro in my cell phone and on the computer. But I prefer to write in paper. For me, help me a lot. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, the essence, you're not gonna to left, no?
Mhm.
Yes. And I was thinking here because I don't have a good memory to remember a lot of things, a lot of stuffs. And yes, as you, I prefer to write down my stuffs, but in some case, for example, for my clients, for example, I use the Notion for took the comments, took their preferences, and our meetings. I took notes all about our meetings, what the client said, what they want, what they expect. It's a way to for me to check that's okay. that's the information that I need um, after the conversation and the process of my creation process too.
Mhm.
And it's a form to organize ourselves and don't forget the stuff that you need. But yes, without in this case, I don't use the Notion just for my clients. Inclusive, I use for creating a personal page for them to put there what I am doing in what time we'll finish, for there are um they know where I am in my process, and it's good for there to know and not be insecure with my work, and
Mhm.
that's very
Oh, so
nice.
the Notion you can share at the moment with the client. So this is good. I didn't know
Yes.
about.
But has a tip that I like to talk, because you should invite as a guest in your
Mhm.
page, but has a kind of trick you use, because the free trial of the Notion doesn't support, I don't know, uh, more than X limit,
Mhm.
but has one way that you invite without passing the limit. And if you want to, you can watch some video or read some article about this, because it's a little detail that you do that's change. If
Mhm.
you want to contact me, I can put my email and I can explain for you later, because it's complicated.
Mhm.
Because in English it's hard for me to show you without showing the screen,
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's seems like Google Agenda, but I don't know, but I think Notion has more tools, I think.
Yes,
Yeah, because
yes.
in Google Agenda you can put things like there and share with the other people. No?
Okay, girls.
Mhm.
Now I would like to know. I have saw just 5 minutes, but I would like to know about you. What do you learn in this immersion? Please, can you restart spelling?
Okay. Yeah, I learned about some more how can I say that? Oh my God. Some study methods because like I said before, I didn't know about Notion that Notion can do it because I try to use Notion and I don't, like I said before, I don't have patience to deal with Notion, and this is a good thing. But I don't know if you pay for it, is if this is expensive, but I think it's a good app to help in maybe to meetings and the project. So I think it is a good tool. I didn't know about this.
Nice, nice to know. I use the free version,
Hmm.
and it can give you some stuffs, the liberty to use some stuffs. But and about you,
I like this conversation. For me, it's better uh, um, understand our other opinions or new words, new perspectives for this subject. For me, it's very interesting method of learning because I try procrastination. I think you guys very conversation de vocês é muito bom.
It's okay. I think
Very
it's
nice.
because you are new, but when you attend the immersion, your English improve along the your o tempo que você
Trajectory,
vai entrando. É.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. And you will keep practicing and studying. And when you are here in Talk and Talk, practicing is the best way to use what you have learned, you know. And you can like put some I how can I say that? Sorry. Oh, I forgot the word in Portuguese. You can put some objectives for you. Oh, okay, I would like to learn X thing, and I will learn this for using the immersion. You know, that's a great thing. In these weeks, I was trying to learn more about the idioms, expression, and another hard stuffs. And I'm trying to put in the questions and trying to speak a little, introducing my speech too. And that's a great thing because uh you are I don't know, you are, how can I say, gravando in your mind the content that you have learned, So, girls, I love to have you today. Was a great conversation. I leave the survey here, but you will receive in your email too. And here are I have the video in YouTube, and that's all, I guess. And thank you, girls.
Thank
And
you.
see you in the next Monday in the same place, in the same hour with me. And thank you, Sally, to come here today. It was amazing to have
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Bye
you.
bye,
So,
girls.
bye bye.
Do
See
you
you.
have do you like to say something, Sally? Sorry.
Yeah, I sent the link on the chat. This is a video about that ad. I don't know if you know, but G was to you to watch this video because I think this video is so easier to understand the English and try training your listen and your comprehension about the English. I think this video about that ad is so good because there are a very many topics about everything. So it's so good. Não
Okay.
sei.
Nice.
Nice.
Eu espero que você tenha compreendido, mas esse vídeo é que eu falei, acabei falando em inglês, mas esse vídeo